Now children, the next topic of our chapter is ECG, electrocardiograph. You must be well familiar with this word electrocardiograph. आपने कई बार movies वगैरह में भी देखा होगा. There is a machine which shows the graph of the activity of heart. तो हमारे heart की activity को show करने के लिए एक graph one machine is there which is known as electrocardiograph, which shows that our heart is working properly or not. ठीक है, तो that is called ECG. Now how this machine works, a patient is hooked up to a monitoring machine. ठीक है, कंप्यूटर डिवाइस रहता है, उससे पेशेंट को कनेक्ट कर दिया जाता है. क्लिप्स लाइक आर देयर विच आर अटैच्ड टू द बोथ द रिस्ट एंड एक एंकल. ठीक है, एंड वन एंकल एंड सम क्लिप्स आर अटैच्ड टू द चेस्ट पार्ट ऑल्सो. And then the activity of heart is recorded with the help of that graph. And you can also hear the sound. ऐसे sound आएगा pip pip pip, and if the something wrong happens, then a long sound is also produced if the patient goes into the cardiac arrest. So this type of machine, electrocardiograph, is used to obtain an electrocardiogram. So this is the graph which is obtained with the help of this machine, which is known as ECG. So ECG, we can call it as a graphical representation of the electrical activity of our heart during a cardiac cycle. तो each time एक graph plot होता है हर cardiac cycle में. तो we can obtain an ECG. You can see in your book also. The graph is given, page number 286. Okay, so this graph is given in your book. You can see in your book also. So how can we read this graph? That I'll explain you. The patient is connected to this machine with 3 electrical leads. Just I told you, 1 to each wrist and to the left ankle. ठीक है? So we can see the functioning of heart with the help of this machine. Now we'll see कि इनके parts के बारे में हम पढ़ेंगे. जो peaks बन रहे हैं इसमें, है ना? Peaks are being formed here. So how these peaks are working, that we'll see. Each peak in the ECG is identified with a letter from P to T. ठीक है? Here you can see P, Q, R, S, T. Here P, Q, R, S and T. These 4 peaks are there, which shows the different जो हमने अभी पढ़ा systole और diastole, इसको ये show करेगा. Each peak in the ECG is identified with a letter from P to T that corresponds to a specific electrical activity of the heart. अब P wave क्या बताता है? The P wave represents the electrical excitation. That means जो systole है उसको बताएगा. तो P wave ये आपको याद होना चाहिए. The question may come in the exam for explaining the ECG. तो P wave represents the electrical excitation और depolarization भी कह सकते हैं इसको of the atria, which leads to the contraction of the both the atria. तो दोनों atria जब contract होंगे तो वो P इसको show कर रहा है. Then QRS, ये जो ग्राफ जा रहा है, QRS कॉम्प्लेक्स एक बन रहा है. इट रिप्रेजेंट्स द डीपोलराइजेशन ऑफ द वेंट्रिकल्स. तो पहले हमने देखा डीपोलराइजेशन ऑफ एट्रिया, देन डीपोलराइजेशन ऑफ वेंट्रिकल्स, विच इनिशिएट्स द वेंट्रिकुलर कॉन्ट्रैक्शन. ठीक है, द कॉन्ट्रैक्शन स्टार्ट्स शॉर्टली आफ्टर Q एंड मार्क्स द बिगनिंग ऑफ द सिस्टोल. अब आता है T वेव. द T वेव रिप्रेजेंट्स द रिटर्न ऑफ द वेंट्रिकल्स फ्रॉम एक्साइटेड टू नॉर्मल, मतलब डायस्टोल आ जाएगा. That means it is repolarized. The end of the T wave marks the end of the systole. So you can see by counting the number of QRS complex, mainly the QRS complex को count करके that occur in a given time period, one can determine the heartbeat rate of an individual. So this will show if QRS complex is the normal, then we can see that the activity of heart of the patient is also normal. तो normally if the patient or the person is normal, then सबका ECG same आता है. But if there is some complication in the heart, then it will be disturbance in the graph also. ठीक है, तो this was about ECG. Now we'll understand about double circulation. तो double circulation is seen in birds and mammals. हमने समझा था, we have seen in 10th class also. Double circulation means the heart is coming into the the blood is coming into the heart for 2 times. So that's why it is called double circulation. So we'll see how it takes place. The blood flows strictly by a fixed route through blood vessels. हमारा closed circulatory system है, तो blood vessels के through ही blood transfer होगा through the arteries and veins. Children, you must be knowing how arteries and veins are working. I would like to explain you about it. Suppose ये मैं बना रही हूँ. Suppose this is the artery, ठीक है? और this side मैं vein बना देती हूँ. This is the vein. वेन इज डिवाइडेड इनटू डिफरेंट ब्रांचेस जिनको हम वेन्यूल्स कहेंगे, ठीक है? तो वेन इज सब डिवाइडेड इनटू वेन्यूल्स, देन अगेन वेन्यूल्स आर सब डिवाइडेड इनटू मोर फाइन कैपिलरीज. क्या कहेंगे हम इनको? कैपिलरीज, ठीक है? देन दीज कैपिलरीज जॉइन टू फॉर्म आर्ट्रियोल्स, ठीक है? आर्ट्रियोल्स होंगे. देन मेनी आर्ट्रियोल्स कंबाइन टू फॉर्म आर्टरी. तो दिस इज हाउ नेटवर्क ऑफ ब्लड वेसल्स इज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इन आवर बॉडी. कि वेन्स एंड आर्टरीज एंड कैपिलरीज आर देयर. सो वी कैन सी that blood vessels in the form of arteries and veins and capillaries are present, and each artery or vein consists of 3 layers. These layers are an inner lining of squamous endothelium called as tunica intima. It is called as tunica intima. A middle layer of smooth muscles and elastic fibers, the tunica media. So one is tunica intima, which is the inner, tunica media, which is the middle one, and external layer of fibrous connective tissue known as tunica externa. So each and every blood vessel is provided by these 3 layers. Now we'll see the double circulation. The blood pumped by right ventricles enter the pulmonary artery. So we'll understand this with the help of diagram. किस तरह से blood circulation, double circulation कैसे होता है, ठीक है? We'll understand with the help of this diagram. Now this is we can say not actual heart diagram, but for symbolic we can identify all the parts and we can understand the pathway. Now this is the heart which has 4 chambered right atrium and left atrium. ये हमने देख ही लिया, ठीक है? Now we'll start the flow of blood. Suppose through the vena cava the heart is coming first of all in right atrium. Right atrium में heart में blood आया. Then blood, when the right atrium contracts, blood reaches into the right ventricle. Then from the right ventricle, right, it is going through the pulmonary artery into the lungs for oxygenation. ये हमने पढ़ा. तो देखो सबसे पहले हार्ट में ब्लड राइट एट्रियम से आया, तो दिस इज द फर्स्ट एंट्री ऑफ द ब्लड इनटू द हार्ट. देन इट इज प्यूरिफाइड हियर इन द लंग्स. यहाँ पे इसका प्यूरिफिकेशन हो गया. दैट मीन्स ब्लड कैसा हो गया? ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड, ठीक है ना? ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड is coming through the pulmonary vein into the left auricle, ठीक है? लेफ्ट एट्रियम में ब्लड आ गया. नाउ अगेन द ब्लड इज एंटरिंग इनटू द हार्ट, into the left auricle, then it is moving into the left ventricle, then left ventricle will contract and from ventricle it will go through the aorta, dorsal aorta है, it is oxygenated blood and this dorsal aorta will carry the blood to different tissues, body के parts में यहाँ से जाएगा blood. तो the red part is showing oxygenated blood. Here when it meets into the cell में जब पहुँचेगा food का oxidation होगा तो what carbon dioxide will be released and then the blood become deoxygenated. तो यहाँ पे ये blood कैसा हो जाएगा? CO2 rich, ठीक है? यहाँ पे कैसा था? O2 rich. So now the blood is moving through the vena cava नाउ हियर ये आर्टरीज एंड वेन्स में आप डिफरेंसेस देख सकते हो. आर्टरीज आर कैरिंग प्योर ब्लड. आर्टरीज are narrow, they have narrow lumen, so that blood has more pressure in the arteries. ठीक है, आर्टरीज में यहाँ पे प्रेशर ज्यादा होगा. वाई? बिकॉज इट हैज टू पंप द ब्लड, या इनको ब्लड को कहाँ पहुंचाना है, बॉडी के सारे पार्ट्स में. एंड हियर यू कैन सी वेन्स हैव नैरो ल्यूमेन, दैट मीन्स यहाँ पे ब्लड प्रेशर थोड़ा लो हो जाएगा. देन द वेन्स विल कैरी CO2 रिच ब्लड एंड ब्लड इज पम्प्ड थ्रू द blood is transported through the vena cava again into the right atrium. तो you can see कि blood 2 बार heart में आ रहा है. Now this part of the circulation, heart से lungs में and lungs से back to the heart, this part is called pulmonary circulation. It is what? Pulmonary circulation. That means through the lungs. And this, when it is going into the different body parts, it is known as systemic circulation. That means from heart to body parts and body parts say back to the heart. This is known as systemic circulation. Okay. So you can see okay, the circulation is divided into two parts, pulmonary and systemic circulation. That and the heart, the blood is coming into the heart 2 times. That's why this type of circulation is called double circulation. Now we'll see the next topic, that is regulation of cardiac activity. Although we know that heart is myogenic, that means the heart का जो beat है, it is generating through the muscles, but still थोड़ा सा brain के हमारे जो nervous system के साथ जो इसका regulation है, control है, वो भी हम देख लेते हैं. तो normal activities of the heart are regulated intrinsically, means internally with the help of muscles, specialized muscles which are known as nodal tissues. इसलिए heart को हम कहते हैं myogenic, है ना. Many times the question is asked why heart is called myogenic, because it is self-regulated with the help of specialized muscles. Now, but special neural center is there which is known as medulla oblongata, which is controlling the activity of heart, and it can moderate the function through autonomic nervous system. Now, आपने देखा होगा कि sometimes when we are walking fast or we are afraid of something, तो क्या होता है, हमारी heart beat बढ़ जाती है. तो neural signals through the sympathetic nerves, sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves, ये क्या करते हैं, sympathetic nerves which is a part of autonomic nervous system increase the rate of heartbeat whenever required and the strength of the ventricular contraction. तो क्या होगा, cardiac output भी increase होगा, means more and more blood is circulated at the time of some danger. On the other hand, parasympathetic जो neural signals हैं, they bring back to the normal rate of the heart. So they decrease the rate of heartbeat and speed of conduction of action potential and thereby cardiac output को normal कर देंगे. Then adrenal medullary hormones can also increase the rate of cardiac output. Now we'll discuss some of the disorders of circulatory system, which means कि something wrong is happening in our heart. तो हम उनको disorders कह सकते हैं of circulatory system. Not only in the heart, because heart अकेला solely work नहीं कर रहा, heart is attached with the blood vessels also. ठीक है, तो there is a disorder which is known as high blood pressure, which is very common nowadays. सबसे common एक disorder है high blood pressure, है ना. हम हर किसी को सुनते हैं कि he or she is suffering from hypertension or high blood pressure. That's why we'll discuss this disorder. So it is in the term of blood pressure that is higher. You must be knowing the normal value of blood pressure, which is 120/80. तो ये systolic pressure होता है and this is diastolic pressure. So it is in this measure 120 millimeter Hg, that is mercury pressure, is the systolic pressure or pumping. That means when the heart is contracting, वो वाला pressure है ये. And 80 millimeter Hg is the diastolic or resting pressure. If repeated, अगर हम बार बार चेक करवा रहे हैं and an individual is having 140/90, ये अगर रीडिंग आ रही है then it may be called as, या it is called as high blood pressure या hypertension. ठीक है, तो it is known as hypertension. High blood pressure leads to heart diseases. Heart disease तो हो ही सकती है. इसके अलावा it can bring some disorder in vital organs like brain and kidney also. तो इनको भी ये नुकसान पहुंचाता है. तो hypertension is very harmful for heart, brain and kidney. Second is coronary artery diseases. तो coronary arteries जो हैं veins हैं which are bringing blood to the heart, it is referred to as atherosclerosis. Arteriosclerosis कहते हैं इसको. This affects the blood vessels which supply blood to the heart muscles, ना, which are bringing blood to heart muscles. So they are affected. It is caused by the deposits of calcium, fat, cholesterol and fibrous tissues. Suppose ये blood vessels है तो इनमें इस तरह से कैल्शियम का डिपॉजिशन हो जाएगा या फैट का, कोलेस्ट्रॉल का, एंड ब्लड विल नॉट गेट द प्रॉपर स्पेस टू मूव. तो जब पाइप नैरो हो जाएगा, आर्टरीज या वेन्स जो है नैरो हो जाएंगी, देन द प्रेशर विल ऑटोमेटिकली इंक्रीज. तो एंड द ल्यूमेन विल बिकम नैरो. So this is the disease which is called as disorder coronary artery disease. The next is angina. Angina is the sometimes आपने देखा होगा कि there is a मतलब much pain in the heart, बहुत तेज दर्द होता है, तो that is called angina pectoris. A symptom of acute chest pain appears when no enough oxygen is reaching to the heart muscles. तो ऑक्सीजन जब नहीं पहुंच पाएगा तो there will be a pain in the heart. It can occur in men and women both at any age, but it is common among elders. थोड़ा जो elders हैं या middle aged हैं उनमें ये problem देखी गई है. The last is heart failure. Heart failure is the state of heart when it is not pumping blood effectively enough to meet the needs of the body. Body को regularly blood की ज़रूरत है because blood is bringing oxygen, food and everything. So if the heart is not pumping blood effectively according to the need of the body, then it is called heart failure. It is sometimes called congestive heart failure because congestion of the lungs is one of the main symptoms of this disease. Now there are two other things also. Heart failure is different from cardiac arrest and cardiac attack. Now what is cardiac arrest? So cardiac arrest when the heart stops beating. हार्ट अगर बीट होना बंद हो जाएगा, इट इज कॉल्ड कार्डियक अरेस्ट. और हार्ट अटैक. हार्ट अटैक मीन्स व्हेन द हार्ट मसल इज सडनली डैमेज्ड बाय एन इनएडिक्वेट ब्लड सप्लाई. सपोज द ब्लड सप्लाई इज नॉट प्रॉपर, देन द हार्ट स्टॉप्स बीटिंग. Okay, so these are the different disorders which we have discussed. Children, I hope you are understanding, you are able to understand all the topics of this chapter. Just go through the video and give a reading to the book also. Keep revising and take care. Goodbye.